Good morning, dear children. I hope you are all safe by staying in the home. Dear children, in the last class we discussed about the introduction of the rational numbers, and in this class also once again we should go through the D's. As so, before that is we are going to the rational numbers. What is by natural numbers? Yes. So natural numbers can be start with the 1 onwards. Okay, the numbers which can be start from 1 onwards. Such type of numbers can be called as a natural numbers. Otherwise, countable numbers are also called as natural numbers. Yes or no, children? So that is natural numbers can be represented by n. Yes. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Yes. So what is the least natural number, children? It is 1, and the largest natural number, children, undefined. Yes or no, children? Because of it is a uncountable. Next, after completion of the natural numbers, and we should go through the whole numbers. Yes. So what is it? Whole numbers, children. Whole numbers can be represented by W, as well as what is by whole numbers means is the numbers which can be stored from 0 onwards. Yes, the numbers which can be stored from 0 onwards. Such type of numbers can be called as a whole numbers. Yes. So that is whole numbers is 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Yes. So in this also, what is the least whole number, children? 0. Yes. Then what is the largest whole number, children? Undefined. Yes. So, and what is the difference between the natural number and whole number, children? Yes. So that is whole numbers is equals to whole numbers is for natural numbers. If we will add that is 0 means is we should be get whole numbers. Yes or no, children? Yes. So next, after completion of that whole numbers is third one is integers. Yes. So what is by integers, children? Integers can be defined as the numbers which is having positive numbers and negative numbers. Okay, positive numbers and negative numbers along with that is 0. Along with that is 0. Such type of numbers can be called as a integers. Yes. So integers are represented by the Z or I. S is equals to that is and so on -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 and so on. Yes. So these are called as a integers. Yes. So next, after this, what is the least integer, children? It is undefined. And what is the largest integer, children? It is also undefined. Yes. So as well as here is Z plus. What is by Z plus, children? Positive integers. Yes. And Z minus means is negative integers. Yes. You have to remember this point, children. Z plus means is the positive integers. Z minus means is negative integers. Yes. So as well as fourth type is rational numbers. Yes. What is by rational number, children? Rational numbers is a rational numbers. Yes. So the numbers which can be write in the form of a p by q. Yes. The numbers which can be write in the form of a p by q, and q is not equal to 0. Okay. And p comma q belongs to z. How it is it, children? P and q will become integers. Okay. But q is not equal to 0 means the denominator cannot be the 0. Yes. So then such type of numbers can be called as a rational numbers, and rational numbers can be represented by the q. Okay, how we should represent this line? By q. Okay, so for example I am taking that is q is equals to 5 by 6, 2 by 3 and minus 2 by 7 and minus 2 and 5 and 0 and so on. See, children, here is minus 2 also can be called as a rational number only because of minus 2 by 1. Yes, minus 2 by 1 will become a minus 2 only, children. So that's why it becomes is all integers also can be called as a rational numbers only. As well as 5. 5 also will become 5 by 1. 5 by 1 will become also rational number form only. Yes or no children? Yes. So then all natural numbers also can be called as a rational number only, and all integers also can be called as a rational number only. As well as 0 means 0 by 1 will become 0 only, no children. So then 0 means whole numbers also can be called as a rational numbers only. Okay, so in rational numbers we are having natural numbers also, integers also, and whole numbers also. Yes. So these type of numbers is a types of number system in our rational numbers. Did you understand our topic now? Standard form of a rational number. Okay, so what is my standard form? Means is that a rational number is having the numerator and denominator? No. Yes, the numerator and denominator is possible to do the cancellation by the same number. Okay, is possible to do the cancellation by the same number. Okay, so what is it? Cancellation is a part is there? No. The remaining part is can be called as a standard form. Yes. So for example, I am taking the days, we are having the numbers will become 4 by 6. So children, that is 4 and 6. Both also numerator and denominator can be divisible by same number. Okay, means this 4 and 6 also both also in the same tables are required. Yes. So for example, this 4 is in the 2 tables and 6 is in the 2 tables. Means that both numbers also is possible to divide with 2. Okay, so it means that will become 4 is divided by 2 by 6 is divided by 2. Means that will become 2 1 z, 2 2 z, 2 1 z, 2 3 z. So what are writing the children? 2 by 3. Means 2 by 3 is called as a standard form of the rational number. Okay, so this 2 and 3 is not possible to divide with any other number except 1. Except 1. So such type of numbers when you are getting that will become can be called as a standard form. Yes. So for example, one more is an example I am taking now, that is 21 by 49. Yes. See children, 21 by 49 will become 6. In 21 and 49 is a which table is there children? It is in the 7 table is there. Yes or no children? So now this both also we want to be divided with 7 table. Yes, by 49 divided by 7. See the children, 7 1 z, 7 3 z, 7 1 z, 7 7 z, that is 3 by 7. Yes. So now 3 by 7 is can be called as a standard form of the 21 and 49. Yes. Did you understand what standard form is? Next we are going to the rational number on the number line. Rational number on the number line. Okay. Rational numbers we have to represent on the number line now. Yes. How we should represent that side? Means is, for example, I am taking that is here 3 by 5 and 6 by 5. Okay, 3 by 5 and 6 by 5. For example, I am taking as a, here is 3 by 8 and 6 by 8. Okay, I am taking that is 3 by 8 and 6 by 8. When you are having the same denominator only, that both numbers, it is possible to represent on the number line, single number line. If it is both difference will becomes there, means is both denominators are different is there, means is we should be draw a separate number line. Otherwise both also, if you want to be represent on the same number line, means is you want to be compare that is at the time is. Okay, so now we are taking as a same denominators. See the children, here is 3 by 8, 6 by 8. Both also will becomes is proper fractions or is improper fractions are proper fractions now, because of here is numerator is smaller and denominator is bigger. So step of the fractions is what we can call the children? Proper fractions is. Yes or no children? So now these proper fractions is can be like between the 0 and 1 only. Yes or no children? So that's why now I am taking as a number line will become is. Okay, number line, how I am taking the means is, so here is 0 I am taking now, here will become is 1 I am taking now. Okay, because of all the proper fractions is that lie between the 0 and 1 only. Yes or no children? So now 0 and 1 when I am taking that is denominator you have to be observed. What is denominator children? 8 is a denominator. Means is this 0 to 1 we have to be divided as a 8 equal parts. Okay, how much is it equal parts you want to divide it? 8 equal parts you want to be divided. So that's why it becomes is, now here is I am taking as a 0 will becomes is 0 by 8 and 1 I am taking as a 8 by 8. So 8 by 8 will becomes 1 on 1 children. So then will becomes is, here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, so now I am taking this one is will become is 1 by 8, this one will become is 2 by 8, this one will become is 3 by 8, and this one will become is 4 by 8, 5 by 8, 6 by 8, and 7 by 8. Okay, yes, so we represent on this line on the number line, and what is the required for us? Okay, what is a required for us? So that is that we have to be underline that, or is it we have to be round up that. That is now 3 by 8. So what is the first one line? 3 by 8 is a required now. See that is 3 by 8 is it? I am round upping now. Means is that is a required ratio number on the number line. Next, one more is 6 by 8. 6 by 8 is a very old line. Here we are adding now. Yes or no? So now these two fractions is a required on the number line. Do you actually understand now? So this process can be called as a representation of the numbers, rational numbers on the number line. Yes. So next one is we are going to the comparison of rational numbers. Yes. How we should be comparing? Means is it while comparing means what is the meaning of comparison? While taking the two numbers is which one is larger, which one is smaller. That is only can be called as a comparison line. So same as is it, we have to be applying that in our rational numbers also. Sir, how can we apply that the rational numbers is? Means is proper fractions. Yes, proper fraction will become is easily we should be identify as well as denominator system will become the same as it means is like fractions line. So all that is rational numbers we should be converted into like fractions, then afterwards we should be compare the numerators. Okay, S means is that for example I am taking the days. Example I am taking that one number will become is 2 by 5 and 3 by 7. See children, 2 by 5 and 3 by 7. In that is which one is the larger we want to be identified now. Yes, how can we identify? If you have the denominator becomes the same as here means we should be identified now. Yes, so for example I am taking that is 2 by 3 and 1 by 3. See children, that will become 6. Both denominators the same as here now. Yes, so when you are having the same will become 6, then you have to be compare the numerators 2 and 1. 2 and 1. So 2 and 1 will become which one is it larger than the children? So 2 is will become is larger. Means that when we are having the larger will become is its the opposite sign will become is means is that will become is larger word. Yes, they actually understood now. So same as that here also we have to take it as a 2 by 5 and 3 by 7. There is a required for this denominators are equal now. Okay, but how the denominators are equal in that is? No. Now first we want to be equal at the denominators. Okay, so that is LCM of 5 and 7. Yes, so 5 and 7 is what should be the LCM is 5 table 1z 7 as well as 7 1z. Yes, so is equals to 5 into 7 is equals to 35. Okay, yes, so now 35 is a LCM now. Means is every denominator also, yes, every denominator also we want to be equivalent as a 35 now. Yes. So for that one now 2 by 5 is equals to, yes, 2 by 5. For this one is, okay, for 5 to get 35, how much want to multiply children? 7. Because of 5 7s is 35. As the 7 is it, when you are multiplying for the denominator, numerator also have to be multiplied with 7. So is equals to 2 7s are 14 by 35. Yes. So as well as second fraction. What is the second fraction children? 3 by 7. Yes. So 3 by 7 will become 3 and 7. Yes. So for 7 to get is 35, how much you want to multiply children? 5. So as is a 5, now 3 5 is a 15 by 7 5 is a 35. See children, that is, yes. So now 35 and 35 both denominators you got the same now. Yes. Then you have to be compared that 14 by 35. Next one is 15 by 35. See that is, when you are writing the both will become the same is. Yes. See here is 35 denominators you got it now. 14 and 15. Now we have to be compare the numerator. Yes. When you are comparing the numerators will become is, in that is which one is a larger, that will become is larger rational number. Yes. Did you understand now? Yes. So now 14 by 35 and 15 by 35 you got it now. See that is children, 35 and 35 both denominators are the same, is there no? Means is they are like fractions now. Then we have to be compare the numerators. When you are comparing the numerators, which one will become a larger, that will become is larger rational number. Yes. So now 35 okay, 14 15, which is the larger will become children? 15 is larger now. Yes or no children? So then that fraction will become is larger one. Yes. So therefore it means is a 14 by 35. 14 by 35 is a which one children? 2 by 5. 2 by 5 is less than 3 by 7. Yes. Did children understand now? I hope you are all understand about this concept. Regarding this class, if you are having any doubt, please contact to me. And what are sending the homework and class work must have to be complete within the time and send through WhatsApp to me. Thank you. Jai Shri Gurudev.